Welcome to Strange Cake, where we're all a little bit strange, but oh so very tasty.
You've always loved the strange birds. Now I want to fly into your world.
So, welcome to Strange Cake. I hope you all have had a lovely day.
Hello? Hello?
Today we're going to be doing another story time. Everyone always finds the story rather interesting, so I thought, well, I'm going to give it a shot.
She's got a gun! Janie's got a gun! Get easy, miss.
My main job is a carriage driver and tour guide in the Isle of Sark. And that's a lovely little island in the Channel Islands. I shall put up some pictures now.
You've always loved the strange birds. Now I want to.
It's an absolutely fantastic little island, but how I got the job was not stereotypical, I will be honest. Because at the time, I was working as a cleaner for a big supermarket company. I got pretty sick, and the only time I've ever really enjoyed work is when I've been working with horses, so I started looking for a horsey job. And I found on Gumtree to be a good place to get horsey jobs.
I can't believe you.
A lot of horsey people tend to be stuck back in the times. Mind you, it's come on leaps and bounds in the past, like, 5-10 years. But normally, when I wanted a job with horses, I would go to Gumtree and there would be plenty. There wasn't actually many there when I looked. So, but there was one for a carriage driver, and it said it wasn't far from where I was living at the time. So I didn't, I thought, great, brilliant.
I think it's brilliant.
I'll apply for it and hopefully I can get it and it'll be something, back to what I'm used to. I can, enjoy my work again, that type of thing. And I was overjoyed to get an email back saying she was interested. She would like to give me a ring when could she talk to me, and
Hello?
arranged a time and everything. She rang me. I did think the arranging a time was a bit weird. Normally people just, if they got the time, just ring. But, yeah, she booked in a time and everything, and I got a phone call and we started talking. We spent about nearly an hour on the phone.
One dude in it that you love, man, he gonna be in it, yeah.
Come on, man, you know I'm almost there, all right?
Right now, I'm gonna pick your ass up.
Chatting about this and that, and, I told her I was trans and everything. She was fine with it. In fact, her reply was absolutely fantastic. She just goes, I don't care what you do with your bits.
I don't care.
So, okay, fine. And I was like, great. So if you've got no issue, that's not a problem. Yeah, so we get to the end, basically, the phone call, and she goes, I like you, when can you start? And I'm like, well, give us half an hour, I'll pop down, we can, finish, have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, you can show me around, you can talk about stuff. And she's like, where? Sark? And I'm like, where? What's Sark? Never heard of it before. She goes, Channel Islands, and I'm like,
I have no idea!
Straight over my head, I have no clue. Never heard of the place, never thought I would ever get a job there or anything like that.
But that's simply not possible.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
So I came away from it and like, okay, let me think about it, because I didn't realise it was so far. And then the more I thought about it, the more I thought, that's fantastic. The more I looked into it, I saw the place was magnificent. It was like a paradise. Take me down to a paradise city where the grass is green. There was no cars. There was just tractors and bikes. I mean pedal bikes. And carriages. So I thought, it sounds absolutely fantastic. So I thought, okay, I'll give it a season. And we'll go down, and yeah, it's been absolutely phenomenal. Tonight, hey, hey.
It's over, right?
obviously had a bit of time resting down there, and we are going for the...
I have so enjoyed it. It's been such a great job. So I came from the northeast and I went all the way down there on the bus because it was the cheapest option. I went down on the bus. It took me about 16 hours. I get to Poole. I get the ferry over to Guernsey. I go over to Guernsey, over to Sark.
Life could be a dream.
My boss, who is such a colourful character, let's just say, absolutely, I love her to bits. We have our moments, but
people say I am the best boss.
Obnoxious and rude.
She's been really, really good to me. She's been sound. She's treated me like one of her own, and I couldn't ask for better.
Family, 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 family.
But she met me actually on the ferry on the way there, and well, I've never really been on a ferry. I mean, I've been on a ferry before, but never like a little tiny boat like that. I mean, I had kayaked and everything. I had gone kayaking. I've gone down, you know, not rapids, but you know, like a little bit of white water. I've gone, you know, kayaking down, and I didn't think I would have an issue, but no, I very much had an issue. I sat there with my head between my legs thinking, oh, when can this end? When can this end?
Is this ever gonna end?
I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. And bless, she even brought, because her son was there as well. They went to Guernsey to do some shopping, because in Sark there's not much in the way of shopping there. If you want anything really, you go over to Guernsey, you buy it in as much as you can, and then you come over again.
I have to go shopping now.
So a bit annoying to do a really big, you know, cheap food shop. But it's worth it. For every con, there is definitely 3 pluses. So I can't really fault the island for that. But yeah, her son was there, and he was he was like ignoring me, and I'm trying to get the words out, and I'm like, no, I'm just trying not to be sick on you. But that was brilliant. I got to, you know, she said, look, you know, the guys probably want to take you out, introduce you to everybody, because she has a couple of sons. So they took me out, introduced me to everybody, and oh my god. I have never been so happy to meet all. I mean, these people are phenomenal. They've got great personalities. None of them are shy, and honestly, it was like feeding on a sandwich that was full of promise and, you know, of good things to come. You know, I was amazed by the acceptance of these people. They were absolutely phenomenal. So little did I know that first night would be the bite that would later infect me with the Sark virus. I'm obsessed with Sark now. It's my home. It's the place I love, and it's the place I'll always go back to. It's a place completely unique onto its own. So get yourself down there for a holiday. Book a carriage as well. So the first few months I was there, well, the first month I was there, I was pretty much on training, because I'd never really driven carriages before. I'd done a little bit, but nothing much. A friend of mine, going back a good 15 years now, probably a bit more, she, you know, taught me a little bit of driving. So I had some experience with driving horses, but not, you know, a lot. So she spent the first 4 or 5 weeks, you know, sort of going over with me. And God, we had some moments. My driving was shit at sometimes, apparently.
You are a worthless piece of shit, pal! Get out of my face!
And she wouldn't mince her words. She'd be like, no, you're driving shit. Just look at you, like that. So you're like, Christ. I mean, don't get me wrong, this woman is tiny, but damn it, you do not want to mess with her. she's on she a force to be reckoned with, definitely. And I remember her, saying, okay, look, so when just on a tour, me and you, so give me a tour. And my brain went blank, completely blank. So I was a bit a bit, yeah, it's really hard doing like that in front of your teacher. I can do it. I could do it in front of customers, no problem. Talking to customers was not an issue. They're strangers. I don't care what they say after they get off the carriage, as long as they leave a good review. I don't care. But yeah, when it's her, it's different because I'm gonna have to see her every day, so I need to get this good. But obviously, my brain went completely blank, so So she literally just looks at me, slow turn, looks at me.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And goes, get off my carriage and learn your history. And because obviously we give people tours, so we have to tell them about the history of the island. There's lots to do with pirates and stuff, so I tend to focus on that. We all do our own, we all have our own spiel and things that we talk about. It's not all the same. We all have a different sort of input on things. But yeah, so I went back and I cried for an hour. And then I knuckled down and I was like, okay, come on then, let's go.
Just do it!
So I went back out and I showed her that I could do it. And yeah, because I did come back with renewed determination that I was going to do this. This place is going to be my home. I want to live here. This is where I want to be. So I put all the effort I could into it. And it shows. I've got loads of nice reviews on TripAdvisor. Thank you for all the customers that I've done that.
Thank you for that silent round of applause. But
it really does make my day because I get to turn around to my boss and say, oh, guess who got a nice review on TripAdvisor again? I know I'm a bitch, aren't I? Yeah, no, she likes to do it to me when she gets a good review too. And we just like to one-up each other. It's a little bit of friendly rivalry. But no, it's been such a roller coaster ride. Because obviously it is seasonal. There is not much during the winter. In fact, from what people have been telling me, this winter's been particularly hard. Last winter too. So yeah, it's not very busy during the winter, but during the summer it is absolutely amazing. There's festivals galore. There's lots of, it's tax-free, so very cheap drink, very cheap fags. During the day, it is very much calm, quaint, quiet, sort of village in the middle of Yorkshire type, sort of, tranquil. And at night time, oh god, it turns into a party. We can go anywhere and there'll be something going on. I particularly love my Saturdays because we get to go to the meat draw, and I don't always necessarily win anything, but damn, it's just so much fun, and the atmosphere, and the guy doing the calling and stuff like that, he's an absolute hoot. I'm not naming names, mainly because, well, I haven't asked permission, so I'm not going to name names. But yeah, it's a place all into its own, and it's really turned me. It really has, as I said, for every minus there is 3 pluses, and definitely worth a trip up there too. It's been my happy summer retreat now for the past 4 years, and I plan to make a regular thing of it. So there, guys, we're going to call that a day, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Me talking about my little foray into the unknown and the paradise I found on the other side. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. It all works really well for the channel. For all the previous subscribers, thank you. You make my day. I always love seeing that subscriber count go up. It really does give me butterflies, so thank you very much. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.